LWF firearms training, ladies and gentlemen. I really no bullshit. No bullshit. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Salute to my brother Cut the Check in the building. Y'all don't play with Juan J. Johnson. You better go ahead and get what you gotta get. Y'all playing in here. Salute to the over 40 in the building. Damn, the numbers just shut up something crazy. What happened? Oh, I see what happened. The motherfuckers was holding it down. As usual. It's all good. It's all good. We in here. Uh yeah. Juan J. Johnson, LWF training, y'all.com. LWF training. Hold on, let me get him on the screen so y'all understand. You know,
Well,
we
let me say this, Chef.
say it. Yes, sir.
Again, whether you go to lwftraining.com or whether you go to any firearms professional, we are in dangerous times, unpredictable times, and we have to be ready because, you know, like I said, I've been talking about guns since 2014.
Right.
And then the God in me told me, be the thing that you want to see. And some of us need to become the thing we want to see. So I decided to become a firearm instructor. I reinvented myself.
Right.
Because I saw the bigger picture. We are not protected. And I'm seeing, again, a lot of the foreigners, the immigrants, all of them from all persuasions, Asian, Hispanic, Arab, Hindu, African, Jamaican, they're all getting guns.
Right.
They're all practicing. They're all exercising their Second Amendment right, which they did not have in their country.
Come on.
But when they get here and get citizenship, that's one of the first things they do is get a gun or a rifle.
Right.
Or
Yep,
a
you're right.
shotgun.
You're
Okay.
right. They just passed that law that immigrants can get firearms. If they have a work permit, they can get a firearm. You 100% correct, Brother Wolf.
Man, they're trying to pass a law to make them police officers.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Oh, they did. They did. In California, Southern California, up here too. All the
See?
police up here, hey, I told the white boy police, I said, hey, no offense, but we don't see y'all no more. And he started laughing because I said, man, all the police now are women or immigrants. And he started laughing and he jumped in his car, looked at me and smiled. It's like, you're right, brother. And drove off. You know what I'm saying?
And they're not going to be as lenient on you because they don't have that race history. Now they can't hate racial hatred where they come from, but they're not going to be as lenient as maybe your white brother.
Hey, hold on real quick. I done joined Rumble, y'all. And you know, because I've been getting hawked up, by X and YouTube. I done joined Rumble. So now I got one of the first people who tapped in from Rumble. And it's somebody by the name of Phil. Shout out to Phil. Phil, welcome to the kitchen. Did you hit the cash app, nigga? I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna give you a little shine, Phil. Phil says, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what Phil says. Phil says, this show sucks. You trying to stir up shit. Do you want a
Oh,
race
Phil
war?
want to be filthy.
Hold on, let me get Phil what he want. Do you want a race war and unite together and take on the government and take back our country? This show sucks, but you're in the comments. Shout out to Phil, you hypocrite.
He just want to get his little opinion off. He just want to share his little 2 cents. But
Phil,
this is a
Phil,
this is
let me
a
get it.
silver
Hey,
dollar
Phil,
show.
hold on, let me give Phil the link.
Yeah, let Phil come in so we can talk
Let's
to us
Phil
like a
come in
man.
here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Miss
yeah,
Grown Men in here, so we can talk like grown men.
yeah.
There
Let's
ain't
let
no screaming, no yelling, no calling people out of their names. Feel free to express yourself, young man.
Phil,
shout out to Coke. Hold up, real quick, gentlemen. Shout out to Coke checking in to the community kitchen. Salute to Coke
Gunshots.
in the building. Phil, check in, sir. You got the floor, Phil. Go ahead, brother Juan J. Johnson. Yes, sir.
Phil is another delusional brother
Cook that.
That's if he's a brother.
Yeah, if he's a brother. Look, these people who come from these other countries, they bring their culture and their value system with them. And we've seen for years the devastation, the destruction they weigh on it. They enact on their own people, hacking and cutting and killing.
Right.
Okay? And you don't think they're gonna bring that here? If they can't get no employment, or better yet, then they're emptying out their prisons into America. Crime is going down in some of these areas. And they're going to bring that chaos, that terror to these shores. So tell Phil, I don't have to worry about no. Look, America ain't nothing. America it means I am race at the end of the day.
Right. There you go. That part.
Race ain't going nowhere. Now, am I going to side with my brother? I don't know yet, because I'm seeing them giving reparations to my Latino brothers, and we're not getting nothing. But you demanding our loyalty, but you're giving our resources to everybody else. I'm not with that.
Ukraine just got 202 billion. These immigrants get 17,000, and the women get $5,000 in food stamp vouchers. They get free housing. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that Asian immigrants is coming over here, and they're getting way more, and they're going into their communities and flourishing and thriving. And not only the fucking Afghanis and the Muslims that's coming over here that's getting assistance from the government because they flee their so-called war-torn land when Biden left, when he took the troops out of Afghanistan. So how is everybody getting these resources? And not only that, how is the Asians getting a hate crime bill, something that we've been fighting for over 100 years, but we were always told you can't single out one group over the other, but yet they got one overnight, especially with Letitia James, the one that's going after Donald Trump. So how could we not have a gripe against all the things that we were told for over 150 years we can't have, but yet we're watching everybody else get them? So please explain that.
Well, I will say this, gentlemen, and salute to the 80 plus in the building right now. Listen, this is what's gonna keep happening, y'all, because this is not about writing in your own candidates right now. It's not. It's a lot more action that's gonna be necessary than writing in your own candidate, because they don't even give a fuck about that. They literally took Biden out the way and put her in front of your face. So writing in your own candidate when you have no monetary base, no financial base. Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson said, build your business and buy your politician. Shout out to Dr. Claude. Build your business and buy your politician. Most Black Americans don't have no business, let alone want to work with each other. So where you going to buy your second stage, which is the politician? How you going to do it? So, I mean, let me just hold off right there. I saw my brother Coke Sharpton come in the building, man. What's happening with you, brother Coke? What it look like, man?
Hey, man, it ain't no thing but a chicken wing, man. I'm just a squirrel in your world trying to get a nut.
Nah, man, come on, Paul. Right.
Listen, man. Can you do me a favor? Can you put up Philip's comment up on the screen, please?
Let's give him this.
Yes, we have to give him Phil 3681. You feel me? We got here. This show sucks. You trying to stir up shit. Do you want a race war and unite together and take on the government and take back our country?
You can tell he's a white boy because this show sucks. Niggas don't say that. Real niggas don't say this show sucks. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know. That's how you know he's a. Go ahead, chicken. Go ahead.
But the twins, the jokes they white themselves.
Yes.
You
Yes, sir.
feel me? Now we going. I just want to get a little precision to this. Want is WANT. Um, R, take back our country. God daggone it, man. Fuck, man. Pardon my French, man, but these illiterate bastards, man.
Hey, hey, hey,
Listen, man.
I can't even be insulted or pissed off. This shit is crazy. This is the most.
Wait, put it back. Yeah, put it back up. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got to lean into right back and boomerang with these supremacists do on the X. So what's the good ones they use? Clearly, you are seeing a person that does not have high impulse control. Brother Juan, can you give me a quick tip? Pause. No Diddy, but you charge for this, family. You charge for this, Brother Juan. Brother Juan, tell them what happened out in the field where it's real. What happens when you have low impulse control out in that field? Can you tell me that, sir? What happened when you have low impulse control out in that field?
I don't know. No, what field though? What you talking about? The field?
I'm talking about the field, the field out there where you got to figure out where your holster is. Yeah. When you have low impulse control, I would say I'll throw you all of you're gonna cheddar bob yourself.
You're gonna die. You don't have time to play with that holster. You only got seconds. You don't have time to play with that. And again, we've been playing for so long. I think we're like the kid in a bubble. We see it happen on the outside, but it never affects us. But everything has an expiration date.
Come on.
Everything has expiration date. And we don't realize that our expiration date is here. Okay? You don't just import 20 million people who don't know no constitution, no bill of rights, have no blood in the soil, and expect them to be on good behavior because you give them a couple dollars. You are sadly mistaken. They want the whole house.
Yeah.
Or cities, or counties, or states.
Yeah.
And they're willing to shed the blood for it.
Well, leave Phil in the pocket somewhere.
Let me land on this, Chef C. See, this is what happens, family, when we expect people to understand civics of politics, but they're illiterate.
Thanks.
When we have people who are illiterate, willingly illiterate, niggas ain't getting locked up for learning how to draw their names anymore. But what I did notice when I did my lineage, and I'm back to the 1870 census on one 1870 census where I got Tucker and Francis Freeman on there. And when you there's columns, at least in Alabama, I'm not sure about other states, but there's 2 columns. And in those columns, you have a checkbox for if you know how to read or if you know how to write. At least in the state of Alabama. And what I noticed is I had some people in my lineage that actually knew how to read and write at that moment in time. So we all weren't illiterate, family. But I did notice one thing, the pink toes in the neighborhood of Henry County, Alabama, they overwhelmingly had illiterate checks. So I'm with Twizzle on this one that he may be a pink toe because they willingly choose to be illiterate. A lot of them is in worse cases than we are. And I'm going to land on this one right here. Phil said, do you want to start a race war in air country? This is my favorite quote that I think is going to be the most used over as 2024 closes out and 2025 steps in. The most used phrase that I believe I'm going to use, panel and family, is clearly you have a problem understanding the difference between race, ethnicity, and nationality. just like Kamala's parents did, because Indian is an ethnicity.
And
Mm.
Black
culture.
American, Black American is an ethnicity. Yes, culture. Culture's wrapped up in that. Because see, these folk talking about race, but they don't understand that she chose Caucasian. So clearly Kamala's mother didn't understand the concept of race. Race is not biology. This is something that's selected
Mm.
individually these days. So anybody could choose Caucasian. So what I saw on Kamala's birth certificate was Caucasian and Jamaican. So at best, I can call her a Caucasian Jamaican,
At
because
best.
Jamaican's a nationality, Caucasian would be a race. So you need to look at Kamala's mama on that as far as understanding race. But last I checked, Indian and Black were cultures and ethnicities. So where's the race? Clearly, and please understand this, folk, you will start to see that people do not understand the difference between race, ethnicity, culture, Twiz, and nationality.
Mm.
Indian is a culture, ethnicity. Jamaican's a nationality. Where's the race? As a matter of fact, Phil's being racist. Come on, y'all. This is the awkward moment when you got to call your own people racist in 2025. And here I thought the black folk couldn't be racist, but I'm starting to see it might be a possibility. And I land on that one right there, y'all. Let's get this thing going. Get him
Yeah.
out of here.
We
Yeah.
don't
He
call them.
look.
Hey, in my time, we didn't call them racists. We called them sellouts. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? We call them sellouts. Go ahead, Chef C.
Yeah. He already cooked up, man. But you know what? Listen, just another receipt. Shout out to everybody that always slide with us, man. Just another receipt. So there's no understanding, and this is the most recent, y'all. Um, it's understanding. Shout out to Kamala Harris. And her family.
So, as many of you know, India is a very important part of my life. When my sister Maya and I were growing up, our mother would take us from the Bay Area to India pretty much every other year. And the purpose of those trips were many, including that we would well understand where she came from, what produced her, so that we could spend time with our grandparents, with my uncle and our chitties, and to really understand the love of good idli. You see, by the time that we were going there as children, my grandfather was retired from his career as a civil servant. And his morning routine, every morning, consisted of taking long walks on the beach with his retired buddies. And they, as retired civil servants, would debate the issues of the day. So I would hold my grandfather's hand on these walks and listen intently to him and his.
Yeah, I just want to pause. Shout out to that. This shit is crazy. It's you know what it is, man. They're just using guerrilla propaganda. That's all this is. And I'm gonna show you what I mean when I say guerrilla propaganda. Okay, but let's finish this, y'all. Let's finish this.
His friends. And I will tell you, as a young girl, I don't think I fully appreciated the essence and the import of the debates that they would have. But I did clearly understand and do recall stories about the freedom fighters and the nation's founding heroes and about the independence of India. I remember them talking about the importance of fighting corruption and fighting for equality, regardless of one's belief or caste. Throughout these walks, I recall my grandfather teaching me lessons about not just what it means to have a democracy, but to keep a democracy. And I do believe it is these lessons that I learned at a very young age that first inspired my interest in public service. And I look back now and I do fully realize how much these conversations influenced me and my thinking, and how they have guided me ever since. In fact, it is a large part of who I am today. These lessons I learned from my grandfather, P. Gopalin, and from the dedication, determination, and courage of his daughter, my mother, Shamala.
Was Kamala's mama bust down? That's the question. Was she learned everything from them parents, she said. That grandfather, that mom. Shamala was a smut. Shamala was a smut. If you listen,
You can tell by the jaw. You could
look at
she got the Woody jaw from Toy Story, that detachable jaw.
both loose necks. Look, jaw mouth. She learned everything from Shamala. She told you right there. Smut culture. You see a lot of cats. See, here's the thing we got to keep in mind. A lot of cats will get these chicks from Brazil because they got the raggedy BBLs, and some of the chicks from Miami, Dr. Miami, and you know, chicks coming from Colombia and shit, get all the bad. Man, that whole culture is that shit is universal. It's bust downs everywhere. Huh? But this Kamala is the epitome of what you can do if you fuck the right people, enough of the right people, consistently, right? Throw that leg up where it matter. Don't just be throwing it up. All right. Get somebody go balls deep on you, pause. Let a few of them, even if they can't get it going, just let them do it. Get slobbed down by Willie Beeman. All right. And you can be vice president and damn near president of the United States of America. Isn't it interesting, y'all? And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let that marinate on y'all. Pause. Isn't it interesting that we are so close for a whore of a country to be led by an actual whore? United States has always been a hoe. The United States is always getting passed around. Huh? Built off the foundation of Black Americans are whored out like the cheapest plastic possible. And now they're looking to make the very whore who they personally made, because we got some other receipts, y'all. This Kamala came through a long road of whoredom connected to actually the Asian. But I had touched on the broadcast before, ladies and gentlemen, that that Asian hate crime bill get expedited through is not a coincidence, y'all. It's not a coincidence. I want to say that and let that marinate. Because again, that part of India they highly identify as Asians. Okay? And since she's been in office, the first thing they get, I'm not going to do nothing specifically for Black, but I got specific shit for Asians. Let me play this. Rest of it.
And it is that being the reason that I stand before you today as Vice President of the United States.
I bet your ass.
No, watch this, Chef. See, pay no attention to the subject in front of the frame. Let's look at that background. We got two flags up there, right? See, I bet a lot of people missed that flag on the right.
That little right.
That little Hindustani flag. Now, see, this first and foremost, family. I won't ever call a Hindustani Indian. I'll do it for intent and purposes for people to understand it, but both need to understand. They call them Indian to usurp the American Indian. Let's start there. They just haven't had that head up fade just yet. But there's a lot of Indians in this neighborhood here, around this neighborhood. I actually had to check one at the 7-Eleven just the other day and look them in the face and say, you do realize that you're looking at the closest thing to a real Indian on this land, and you're not.
Mm.
And they looked at me sideways and they said, why would you say that? I said, because you're Hindustani. So you don't like to call yourself that because that then includes the Afghanistan and Pakistan. And Britain done got y'all so warped in the damn head that you think that you're not those melanated, darkly melanated Asians. India, that is India's flag back there. Now the irony is when you look at her birth certificate, the only nationality on that birth certificate says Jamaican in a race category. So actually, that should be an American flag. I might give her a sideways pass. I give her no passes, but what would stand correct based off of what she identifies with in her lineage on documented United States paperwork would be an American flag marginally, and a Jamaican flag should be standing right there because she don't have nothing that says Indian on her birth records at all. At all, family. Indian is the nationality. She got India up there as a nationality. The only nationality she got on her birth certificate is Jamaican in the race category. You see? She's a Caucasian Jamaican. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is on the paperwork. Look at the birth certificate. She's a Caucasian Jamaican. She can't even run from that. You can call her whatever you want to, but her lineage states, where Brother Negro at? Her lineage states that she is a Caucasian Jamaican. And I don't even call her Indian because on this land, she is not Indian. I refuse to call anybody Indian on this land that comes from Southeast Asia, Southwest, whatever the hell it is. That is the flag of India. Their ethnicity is Hindustani, and you ain't going to run from it, slum dog.
You know, her mother birth certificate says she's Caucasian. Yeah,
Exactly.
her brother birth certificate don't say Indian. Her mother birth certificate says Caucasian.
Come on.
So what is?
Wake it up, Twiz.
Yeah,
Wake it up, Twiz.
I want to know when she was on there with Mindy talking about she grew up off Indian food, making this and that. How did she learn how to cook greens? Didn't she say she grew up traditionally off greens and macaroni and cheese and yams? Where did she learn how to cook all that from? That's what I want.
Them ski wees tried to hit her with the bullshit green with the canned greens and all of that stuff, man. We gonna stop playing it. I'm telling you, family, the cheat code. You'll remember this too. At some point, y'all gonna remember this. People have an issue with differentiating race from ethnicity, culture, Twiz, and nationality. If you can delineate those three things, you always are going to win the conversation. I don't make no promises. I promise y'all, family, figure out what's the race, because that's what you want to dismantle. Fall back into lineage, ethnicity, culture, and their nationality. You'll start seeing that people conflate nationality with race. Give you an example. I'm Mexican. You know, there's black people in Mexico. Well, there's melanated people in Mexico too. There's pink toe in Mexico too. You conquistador bastards. None of y'all claim Spanish. How many of y'all done seen a Latino person and they say, I Spanish? Spain don't claim none of you conquistador bastards. None of yous. Mexican is the nationality. It's a damn country. It's a nationality. Telling y'all, family, don't let these folk put nationality into the race category.
Well, you know what? Let me. That's why I was like, yo, I gotta spin this block, man, because we're looking at a situation where, well, you know what? Hold on. As I was saying, the guerrilla marketing, y'all, the guerrilla marketing of this chick here is just something. It's something crazy. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I don't think I can recall a situation like this so high and just prevalent with what's going on. Hold on one second. Let me see something. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. Hold on. Yeah, let me bring this up because you know what? Again, this has become a big Mike take little Mike. Big Mike take little Mike situation. Salute to the 100 plus in here. Salute to the 100 plus in the building. Let's go to Big Mike take little Mike, y'all. And what do I mean by guerrilla marketing? What do I mean by Big Mike take little Mike? Well, again, we're living in a time where quote unquote influence is the cachet. Right? Shit is damn near gold nowadays. Shit is damn near gold. Kamala Harris and her people over there put out a, I guess, a press release. Okay. For anybody with a good social media following, for the followers. Salute to Brother Juan. Hey, Brother Juan, did they kick you out or you stepped out for a second?
No, they kicked me out, bro. They kicked me out.
Damn. Yeah.
They
See?
shot
They
me
kicked
out.
me out earlier too. I
And
had
I've
to
been,
regroup and come back in.
yeah, I mean, they just everything just went everything. I'm like,
Mm.
oh. So, and
See?
I've been trying to get in for a minute, although I had like a little temporary.
Mm.
But I've been trying to get in, but they kicked me out.
Well, let me
Hey,
read
But
but
this.
chef, sometimes it blocks the link. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it
I,
blocks the link where you can't find the link when they kick you out. You
I'm
got
a
I damn near have to reset my whole YouTube to come back in.
that's crazy. Nah, see
Well, brother
they
Juan, you know they on your heels, Juan. I got to give you credit, sir. Past couple of episodes, you've been blazing saddles. But no Diddy, they on you. They on your heels, Juan. I'm telling you, you've been blazing saddles lately,
all
man.
that I told Brother Juan, I told you about that carcass talk. It's that carcass stuff. All of that shit. And they said, no, 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 no. We got to slow all of that down.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I said when I come on these airways, my goal is to give instructions to
Right.
warn the people, to make them serious, to wake them up. Because again, many people are talking, but I'm actually training people how to stop the threat, which is short for, uh, you know, you know what it's short for.
Indeed, indeed. Well,
Okay.
let me let me let me let me play this for the family here. So, in case y'all want to know what this little offer looks like, I'm gonna read it out loud. Hold on, let me see if this audio is a legit situation.
I'm so honored to be a part of the
Fair use, to be clear. Let me put this up one more time. Let me put this up one more time. Fair use, learning purposes and educational purposes. You understand? But again, everybody be careful with the big bombs. Okay, especially ones that don't advocate on behalf of your community. You got to watch out for them. But I'm gonna play this and then I'll tell you why.
creators that the DNC that they have established something new, a different lane for people to get information and content out there. And I'm glad that they're giving us our space to show content. It's the newest way that we get information. Traditional media will always be there. It's always been there. But what we do know now is that creators have a lane. Your voice matters too. Even if it's on your phone, through your tablet, iPad, whatever you want to call it, with your camera on your shoulder, whatever you have a voice. And that is what I'm so glad that the DNC, they realize that. DNC 2024 Chicago is where you need to be, not where you want to be, where you need to be.
All right, now I want to say this, y'all. I think it's necessary. You know, me and my team at Bloodline Films, there's so many different things that have been offered on this side, especially right now. Uh, we can't take everything, ladies and gentlemen. Can't take everything. Can we use the funds? Absolutely. Man, we need that motherfucker. Y'all see this little bullshit commercial here? My team at Bloodline feels we do something 5 times better than this bullshit. Long story short, that Democratic Party are putting money behind their propaganda. It is guerrilla propaganda. Kamala can be 10 toes down on her ethnicity. However, the play is to say she's a sister. The play is to propagate and pander to black folks. That's the play. And they say, you know what? Listen, we'll get the best puppets money can buy. These niggas are struggling. Let me read it off to you. Now, this was put out to some of the folks who got bigger platforms and things like that. Sent out to them to say, hey, listen, we got 20,000 if you go out there and post a couple things. So when you get into arguments, family, with people and you say to yourself, well, why do they keep saying this? We done been through this over and over before because they're being paid to. And I have the proof here. Okay. This is a DNC offer to anybody that's a good social media following, particularly for you. You got to qualify. You got to have like 100,000 plus followers, y'all. Or they got to be able to vet you first and see that you're some kind of up and coming based off your traction. So it's different ways that they look at your analytics to say, hey, you qualify. We want you to post. We want you to speak on this, and we'll give you 20 racks for it. Okay. We give you 20 racks to just keep posting and letting your people that come through know about what we doing here. So let me read it off to you. Any A-list influencer / celebrity who'd like to attend the DNC will get flights, hotel, hotel, and credentials to the convention, plus exclusive invites to private parties, events happening during the week in Chicago, aka ski-wee brunches, mimosas, biscuits, things like that. Electric slide events, shit like that. Okay, let's keep on going. Also, I'm seeking top celebrities to do a post, and the budget per creator is around 20K, but we'd be happy to talk through if there's anyone with a bigger influencer plus message aligned. So when you saw a Megan Thee Stallion hoe, for those of you who saw it, when you saw a Quave hoe, these are bought and paid for melanated pieces of shit. You're going to see more coming out. You can't ask yourself, and what I'm saying to folks is, if you're still asking yourself why you don't hear any of these folks speaking on your behalf, the money is why. The threat of sponsorship losses is why. Okay, let's keep on reading. The money is being paid for the required social media posts. One, and attending the event in Chicago between the 18th of August through the 24th. Selected guests can stay one night or all nights. Nothing else is required. I love to extend this opportunity to you and any other clients you think the DNC should consider. You want to know why you can't get no movement? Now, listen, this is one of the first times that, this kind of information is being released because it's guerrilla marketing, propaganda, right? However, this thing has always been going on for a very long time, y'all. Oh, this is actually not new at all. It's just, when it comes to the transparency of how shit has been getting done, Yeah, give me the best loudmouth money can buy.
Hey, Chef C, can I give a little alley oop to my guy Twizzle over there?
Yes,
You
sir.
understand me? Because yeah, he never be slacking on his macking. Cause a Twiz, look at what they doing out here, man. They giving out hotels for the hoes that tell. So my question back to you, Twiz, is if the Democratic Party, if the DNC has become the largest trick
Mm,
that is known to that stroll, who's the prostitute?
come on.
We already know who the prostitute is, the one that's soliciting themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Democratic Party. They're soliciting themselves. And if you don't think so, look at that shit that they just had at Atlanta with Megan Thee Stallion. Booty to the polls. Come on, man.
You
Well,
understand
wait a
me?
minute. I'm confused then, brother Twist. Because how is the Democratic Party? How is the DNC the prostitute and the trick? I thought the trick is the one that's spending the cash.
Because they're
Yeah.
spending the cash to solicit people to come solicit people to come get some ass. That's how they're the biggest because they're
Oh,
basically they're like what the feds call a honeypot, something beautiful to attract you. They're giving people the honey to lure everybody in, and just as soon as they get there, they want them to sell their product. Basically, what they do with people with timeshares. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Mm,
same thing. You know, they're giving them a little something to entice them. You know what I mean? To lure them in. It's just like when you in like if you have a product you sell, you're gonna give a lot when you start off just to bring people in. Then just as soon as you get everything and you got your business rolling, your clientele growing, you reduce a little bit. You let back and you slow back a little bit, you know. When you was giving them more, you give them a little less because now you got the clientele to build off of right now. And that's what the Democratic Party and the Democratic National Convention is doing. They're whoring themselves out just to get some attention because they have nothing else to do. It's just like a woman when she don't have no other options. What's she gonna do? She gonna sell herself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's Democratic Party that's ran by women, the LGBTQ, and a bunch of old soy boy ass men. That's what they're doing. They don't have no fight in them, so the only thing they have is retreat, and their retreat is to whore themselves out. You know what I'm saying?
hey, you know
and
what, gentlemen? Oh, hold on. I gotta. This y'all must listen. Are you subscribed? Work for peace. Are you? Who? How do you? How are some of you people finding out about this platform? This is interesting to me. But that statement is interesting. I'm not even going to be mad at the statement. I want to come from an objective position here. Pause. Let's read what this young man, whoever this person is, let's read what they have to say here. There is no European answer for African problems. Either Africans find a solution to African problems, or there is no solution. And if you don't find a solution, soon you go back into slavery.
He's quoting Dr. John Henry Clark. That's a Dr. John Henry Clark quote.
That is a John Henry Clark quote.
Mm,
So whoever he is, he's a student of Dr. Clark.
understood.
I
Understood,
think
sir.
this is. I think that may be a troll because either way it go, we don't talk about African issues in here. We're talking about Black American issues in here. Simple as that. We don't acknowledge Africa. We respect the land, but we're not African American. We are Black American. And I don't know. Man, totally respect it. But yet, our issues is here. Our issues is on this land. Our issues is in our city, state, county, and country. You know, our fight is here. And as my dad always told me, you take care of home. Because if you don't take care of home, somebody else gonna come in your house and be sleeping in your bed. And that's what's happening to Black America right now. Somebody else is trying to come in here and take our shit. So we have to take care of home.
Hmm. Well, I will say this. The statement, the African out, if you're African and that applies to you, but I'm a Black American. So I'll substitute that African for Black American. And that just objectively, that statement is accurate, though. There's no European answer for a Black American problem. That's just what, let me listen. Objectively, all emotions aside, there is no European answer for a Black American problem. That's a fact. And honestly, again, while we got the DNC and all these folks, even to this day, telling you to put money on Kamala's books, while they're dishing it out to social engineers, aka content creators, okay, propagandists. Um, I want to share some. I got a call today, y'all. I got a call from the police trying to get Chef C to donate. I said, what? It kind of fucked me up because I said, hold on. Now I heard it before, and I didn't let him. I didn't let the guy go all the way through. I think they do the pre-recording AI joint because they know most folks are just gonna say no anyway. So I hung up the last time, but this time I listened to the whole shit. And this dude told me about all the contributing tiers that they had. And I said to myself, you got a whole union. You try to get a nigga like me to come out for some god doggone jury duty, and you still want to pay $5 like it's 50 years ago. How many of y'all know that they still, well, I don't even know how that works in other states, but they still trying to pay niggas $5 for damn near a whole day of jury duty. $5. Everything else has increased, but they keeping that shit when you go to jury duty at $5. And then got the nerve to make you pay for parking. Man, I sat there and I listened to this guy and I said, you got some motherfucking nerve calling me. Look at Star. Shout out to Sister Star. They get 15. Ain't that some shit? I live in one of the richest, quote unquote, richest states in the country. And they giving us $5 for jury duty. Sister Star get 15. And then you got the nerve to be calling a nigga like me talking about some god doggone donation. I said, man, if you don't get off my motherfucker, get off my phone. Is this, listen. But here's the thing that stood out to me in that very exchange today. Kamala's asking for money. Trump asking for money. Police department asking for money. Black America been asking for just what's owed when we get no motherfucking responses. We get talked to about budgets and it not being in the books. They ain't got it. Man, I tell you, we are in such a we're in such a crazy place right now. LWF firearms, LWF training, ladies and gentlemen. LWF training. God damn it. Telling you, this shit is gonna be up. Right, Sister Star. So I was just saying to myself, I'm thinking about it, and when you hear different cats say contribute to this or this, and especially if you've been around them long enough, and then you say, nah, I'm not supporting, or a nigga will say, oh, nigga, you out here begging for money, nigga, millionaires still beg for money, quote unquote beg. Nigga, this shit it's crazy to me. Just the nigga logic. It's nigga logic. It's nigga logic, man. Because let me tell you something like this. Let me make it simple. Let me make it simple. Okay. Let's go here real quick, family. Let's go here. Let me fair use this. Let me go here real quick. Yeah. Let me go here. Let me go here. Cause this look good on some folks. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Boom. Let me see if I can blow that screen up. Let me blow that screen up. Habla inglés, my niggas. Habla inglés. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that number? Y'all see that? Now, some of y'all might have came across this receipt, right? Venezuela. Damn near 14,000. Hold on. $13,400. Huh? And 82 cents. EBT. Cash, damn near 5 racks. $4,498. 4,000. So listen, there's gonna be people who even listen to this broadcast say, "Man, I ain't never going to ask for no money, nigga. I will take every last bit of that damn food stamp." Do you hear me? You know why? Guess what? Whole Foods take EBT card now. Did y'all know that? Wegmans take EBT cards now.
That's that immigrant money. They want that immigrant. They trying to cash in on that money too.
They got to get it, Twiz. This is how. Listen, and what the stores that I'm
Hey,
talking
Chef,
about.
I just told you. But these immigrants, the women, when they come over here, they get up to they get means between $5,000 to $7,000 in food stamp vouchers, basically an EBT card. You know what
Easy.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So of
yeah,
course
yeah.
Whole Foods gonna get all that money. You'll be a fool not to turn. You'll be a fool not to accept
You
that.
be a damn fool. You be a damn fool. But that's my sentiment here. You got you still. I'm saying to folks, you still got some uppity niggas out here who say, "Nigga, I don't never want to be on the system." Nigga, you going toward the system whether you like it or not. They pricing you out already. You getting priced out. Did listen, that 5,000 she got right there, that's every month. That's 5,000 every month.
Dude, do you know how you could eat off 5,000? You know how many families could eat off five? Chef, you know how much food budget? You know
No,
how
no,
our
no.
food budget would
Oh,
be
hold on,
with
hold
five
on,
thousand
twins,
dollars a
twins.
month?
Hold on. What I'm saying is that's 5,000 cash. She got 13,000 food stamp. Nigga, she up. This chick, and this is one receipt. I got another receipt for y'all. I got another receipt. But I wanted to bring this to the forefront because again, yeah, you got the stock markets looking crazy today, and we all know everything is up something wild right now. However, family, um, motherfucker, I listen. I know it's got to be a struggle for cats that's out there by themselves in the streets. It's got to be a struggle unless you really, really up already. It's hard. Okay, niggas, shorties is forced and dudes are forced. Don't get it twisted. Shorties and dudes are forced to stay in relationships with people they don't give two shits about right now because the streets is wild. Streets ain't got no friends. nigga, nigga, you got put that money together. You understand? Put that money together. Half of niggas ain't even got no businesses. You understand me? So look at I'm just saying, look at this card. That's 13,000 on EBT. Nigga, that's nigga. The niggas will be eating crab legs all day long. The cash, 5,000 the cash. That's a good apartment, y'all. Don't matter where you at in this country. That's a nice apartment. That's fly.
All amenities paid.
In some places, yeah. Other places, you up, nigga. That's a covered garage. You understand? Like that shit is crazy to me. And
Hey,
you ain't gotta do.
chef. Remember that spot you stayed in San Francisco when you came out here?
Oh,
$5,000 a month. You could live in that motherfucker.
nigga, you already know. I know what it is. You understand me? Nigga, hey, and you know, hey, nigga, I'm not even
Hey,
gonna
you
do
see,
that.
chef, you lit up right there. You're like, oh hell yeah, $5 a month. That's free money, dude. And that's free money, and that's just for food. That's not including what they're getting for their housing vouchers. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Well, hold on. Let me see. Salute to my brother Black Lyrin checking in. Salute to the youth warrior in the building. Salute, brother Black Lyrin. Shout out to our brother Black Lyrin. Yeah, that's definitely the reparations, though, y'all. Don't be. I said this several years ago. I said, listen, they gonna run it up on niggas. They gonna figure out a way to run this shit up. So it's so goddamn expensive, and then say, we ain't got nothing left to give you niggas. Ain't nothing left. So we got to understand something, man. This is a different situation where folks got to focus in and lock in. Let me give y'all another receipt because, again, a lot of cats like to act like, and before I remove this, y'all, let me try to zoom in, because y'all need to show some of these family members or even some of y'all may be in here like, oh, this is bullshit. This is a lie. So let me superimpose this. Take a picture, right? Take a picture. 13,000 up in the top there. Venezuela don't speak a lick of English. Don't speak shit. 13,000 popping right now. You know how many black Americans have worked their entire lives, don't even have that in their bank account right now? Huh? You know how many motherfuckers ain't got that? How many people done served this raggedy ass country? Ain't even got it? Ain't even got. You know what? I'm not even gonna speak. I'm not gonna speak on serving the country because I didn't serve the country in that way. But I'm gonna bring a veteran up right now. Let him tell you what type of time it is. Okay, what it look like for him, because all we hear from this Democratic Party is talking about these veterans that they care so much about. But you got a gang of veterans out here struggling their motherfucking asses off. Struggling. Something crazy out here. Hold on one
Hey,
second, family.
this FC, can I drop a quick tidbit for the room with a little quick fact, right quick, just
Yeah.
to put it in perspective. The average, whatever you define as that, American citizen, I'd say when I say average, we're tipping at around 50%, around there. The average American citizen can't put together a $400 cash emergency.
Mm.
I'm repeat what I said. The average, we're talking between 40 to 60%. American can't put together a $400 cash emergency. They might be able to touch $400, but you're gonna owe Paul after you pay Peter. Y'all picking
You
up
know
what I'm
how
laying down.
Right. Right. Let me go to the veteran right now. Let me go to the veteran. Let me here. Peep this. So OG served. Fair use.
a migrant, okay, an immigrant left a receipt in the store. And you know how I got the food stamp remaining balance at the bottom of the receipt, right? 13,500 with a $5,000 cash, Larry. Okay. Migrant, somebody that's not from this country. Now, you are a veteran and you've also served this country, correct?
Correct.
Now tell these fucking people, okay, after I just said they left the receipt with a $13,000 food stamp balance. Tell these people, as a veteran that served this country, right? Tell them how much food stamps you get in a month.
$23. $23.
23, not 2,300,
$23
not
a month.
230. How much you getting in food stamps a month?
$23 a month.
$23 versus a person that's not even from this fucking country versus a person that did not serve this fucking country. $13,000. They said it was on that receipt.
$23.
And
Let me be clear. That was the very receipt I just showed y'all for the people in the back or for the people that just got here. You know, I just showed the receipt. So catch the replay. I got another receipt I'm about to show anyway. Don't worry about it. But this is what we're referring to, y'all. Niggas is paying in systems all their lives, all type of shit. Social Security is talking about for my millennials might not be available to us. How my exes? Shh, let me play some more of this.
you fighting to get your what?
100.
Your 100% from the VA.
From the VA.
He can't
Right.
even get it.
Right.
America, you should be a fucking ashamed of your
Fight for my
goddamn self.
100%.
You should be ashamed of yourself. See if Kamala gonna fix that. Here, this man is a veteran, okay, fighting for his 100%. He done fought for this country, and he get $23 worth of food stamps every month. And then they didn't found a damn receipt of an immigrant, a migrant, getting $13,000 a month, Larry. Not every 5 months, not every year, a month. Is it not a slap in the face?
Slap me in the face. But that's sad. Fighting for this country ain't even worth it.
Nope, it's not.
No.
You got it, roll with it. Fuck.
Chef C, oh man, gosh, them carcasses. Why did you do this, Juan? Why did you do this, man? I got to say, we don't gotta hold this L. Whoever is speaking, man, this is the opinion of Coke Sharpton, not the opinion of the panel. Who is filming? She gonna have to hold this L. Who she's filming? He might have to hold this L. I'm speculating, but I'd bet a little bit of that Alabama red clay that if you go and look at the lineage of their voting history inside of that household, they go and yap on social media, but when they get behind that curtain, they go and pull that D down, they go and pull that D down, they go and pull that D down, he gonna pull that D down.
I agree with you. This is again, when Phil made that comment about a war and defending America, at the same time, when I read what he said, I think about how they have funded. They're giving people with no blood in the soil money. And you're right, Cope. He's probably one of those who went behind that ledger and voted Democrat. Okay.
Can guarantee. It sound like it.
Okay.
It's right. The blue, the voting blue. No matter who it land on your ear, are different. You understand when they talk? It's just for me. It land on my like. I could hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear your loyalty to absolutely nothing. Right? When it comes to your benefit. I just listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. A lot of family members betrayed us, y'all. A lot of family members that set us up for the L. Soon as said a lot of cats, soon as they was able to fucking vote at 18, they was like, this go in there and mark all the boxes Democrat. How many of y'all heard that when you was growing up? When you go in there for the first time, just go in there and mark Democrat all the way down.
They say the down ballot.
Yeah.
The down ballot.
That's what I was told. I'm keeping it a buck right now.
But that's why I say, I'm not torn between defending the country against foreign enemies and domestic. I understand, but I'm not. I'm look. You can't demand my loyalty. Well, at the same time, you're giving people with no blood in the soil, my money.
Speaking of that, your money.
My
Let's zoom
money.
in here. Let's zoom in here. Here's another receipt for that. Here's another receipt. Your money, Brother Juan J. Johnson.
Mhm.
Our money, Black America. And even Americans, if some other Americans are in here, the legal ones who did it the right way. This your money. Let me show something. Let me read something off for you. Food stamp purchase. Okay. Food stamp purchase. Beginning balance $11,545.71. They spent $10 of that. Still got 11 and some change left. 11 and some change, y'all. Cash balance though. They done ran it. They done ran all the cash out. What was they doing? Tricking with the cash? They got $5 left in the cash, y'all.
Well, you got to realize with the food stamps, if you don't use it all up, it just carries over to the next month.
It rolls over.
It rolls over. So that could be maybe $3,000 or $4,000 a month, and they couldn't spend it all, and just rolled over.
And some places got an expiration, is my understanding, 120 days.
Right.
I bet you it's going back to Venezuela. I bet you a lot of that's going back to Venezuela.
Shout out to the bodegas right now that's saying I'll give you 80 cents on the dollar with the free Western Union transfer.
Come on. Yeah. Listen, that's another receipt, y'all. Zoom in, take the picture, screenshot it, share it with who you deem necessary. But that's 11 racks.
But again, America is in trouble with their black constituents, the black population, black Americans, and with these immigrants, because all of us see what they're doing. Every black American with some sense see that, hold up. What about the reparations? How do you just give reparations to a group who don't have no history here? And then you look at us like, what you want? I mean, we don't normally give you money. Why you want some now?
Come on, well, talk.
You know?
Yeah, Stan. Yeah.
I mean, your leaders have not been vouching for you. They haven't been supporting you as a whole collective. They've been pushing everything and everybody. So why you want something now?
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. A reckoning is about to take place.
Shout out to the 100+ in the building right now.
The carcasses will be stepped over.
They have to be, Brother Juan. They have to be.
Traders will be exposed.
You're going to have a hell of a year, Brother Juan.
Man, whatever. Look, so I'm going to tell you right now.
Go ahead.
November 5th, whoever wins,
come on.
It's going to be a reckoning. This ain't about fear. This is not about fear. This is about taking the temperature of the nation. And again, I look at black Americans, I look at white Americans, and I'm looking at all those who are coming from other places here. They even sense that something is about to happen. And they're getting ready to. The only ones who still sleepwalking is black Americans.
Come on. Sleepwalking. Walking dead. Dead. Cooked.
Well, Brother Juan, why can't you just be appreciative? I mean, it is going to be greater later. You know what I mean? It's going to be greater later. You need to be. What you really need to do is learn how to take that $23 and make it stretch like Grandma used to do. You're going to mess up. You're going to mess up and make that 23 be nothing. You better appreciate what you got around these parts. You need to take that $23 and make it stretch. Put it in a pickle jar. Make that $23 stretch. Find you a Crown Royal bag. Take that, put them pennies in that Crown Royal bag, shake it up, say a prayer, see, and it will turn out to be $23.95. And you need to thank the Lord for that blessing. Because don't mess up my VA $23 check. Yeah, I hear Kamala gonna give us that lift. All that 23 gonna be 25 if we get us up in theirs.
Well, you may need $23 when this stock market crash, and these banks fold up. I think you need to start putting money to the side right now. Small bills. Right now. We don't wait till November. Peel some off right now.
Right.
Little because if the banks collapse, if the stock market collapse, and these foreigners get that sign to strike, we're going to have a domestic war and foreign wars. And you can't fight both of them.
That's a fact.
You need to be appreciative. You need to be appreciative. Then you see Kamala put all of those penny change machines in the grocery store with the free paper rolls. You need to know how to roll your pennies up. Put them in that change machine. Stack up your pennies. Maybe one day you might have a whole $100 bill. See, that's it. You ain't black if you don't know how to roll no pennies up.
Well, hold on, gentlemen. I'm looking at the time, and it's been 2 hours and some change. We got 2 contributors. We need 5 more contributors. And that's going to tell me if we keep this show going. Because I'm not, again, we're not doing this for our health. So we need the likes up. We need contributors. You got 2 ways to contribute to the show. Some folks want to hear for the entertainment. Other folks are here to be educated. And other folks are here to do right. Lip service ain't real service. So we're going to take some time. Y'all got 2 minutes to go ahead and do what you need to do. We need 5 contributors. If you're going to support, show me a saute pan or number 1 in the chat. Show me if you're going to contribute to the program. We're going to go ahead and take some time and let that go where it's got to go right now. We're going to let that roll.
In the scriptures, there was a situation when Satan tried to tempt Yeshua on the mountaintop, and it probably went like this. First, I want to thank you for this interview that we arranged, and I hope that I can know that inner you that's kind of strange. Please don't mind me if I'm reading off my notes, I'm not deranged, even though I know it's awkward like a marriage that's arranged. You got flow, but I got question, dialogue will be exchanged. Actually address it to you so we all can see a range. What you want to say to me, just trying to get from A to Z. You call me from an agency that's known for a lot of flagrancy, but gracefully I got some very good intentions. Hopefully you can hear me out and listen. Faithfully I got a vision. This is my extension of my gratitude with suspension, an audition given to you with good attitude and pension. With pension? Damn right. I got so much money I could stuff it down a damn pipe. I got so much paper I could push it goddamn right. Pockets full of it and made it filthy rich and white. I'm not the fishing type. You can't reel me in because my shit don't bite. If you try to deal, it's gonna be fist on sight. I'ma squeeze a pillow on your face real tight. I'ma bleed your tonsils while you piss in fright. I'ma be the one who really get your skin tan right. Blue discoloration just because your skin too light. You a violent one, but I bet $1 billion to make you bite your tongue. I got it for you in a suitcase just right by the gun. So if you try something, Mr. Nigga, won't be fun. Look, you got an opportunity to get the country back in unity. If you ever get ready, I could tell you facts and who to be like people like Barack Obama. And I wonder if you do agree with me, cause all that foolery is black buffoonery. Will never get the presidency, it's not what the future be. If you ever change your mind, you could DM me. Look, come here, I'ma show you something. Look at my Fortune 500 window. Now there are 2 eyes and we just ask Nintendo. It was I who built all you see and that's my symbol. It was I who tilted scales with high potential. I would defy whatever fails, just part of my mentor. I never die, live in hell. I'm Lucifer with a Lego. Don't ask me why. When it's sign your life away, it's not simple. I wanna fly. Hater, I believe I can touch the sky. Scraper, no more rhetoric. I bet you billion Ben Franklin can get you lighthearted and even electric. Get it? Ben Franklin.
Listen, we trying to figure out where the contributions at. Nobody gonna hit the cash out where the likes at. Let me see where my likes is at right now. Let me see where the likes is at. I guess we don't want to keep it going here at this. The conversation ain't popping enough. Let me see where the likes is at. Let me see where the contributions at. Hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo. Hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo. Matter of fact, let me see. I got Bitcoin as well. We can hit the Bitcoin. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me stop this here. Boom. Let me go ahead and put the Bitcoin up. Let me put the Bitcoin up. Yeah, I see folks sliding up out of here. I like that. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Where the Bitcoin at? Boom. Let me see where the Bitcoin is at. Yeah, the Bitcoin is on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. You want to contribute to the program, you can do Bitcoin, you can do Venmo, you can do Cash App. We got one more minute and we're going to see if we're going to pull this thing down here. Let me see. Okay. I see my brother Learn in here. I see Sister Star. I appreciate you, Sister Star. Brother Black Learn. Salute. We need 3 more contributors, y'all. We need 3 more contributors to keep this thing live. Let's make it real. Let's make it for real. Let's make it 3 more. We need 3 more.
Hey, Chef, I got two transactions on it. I need the QR code though, unless I got to type out that address. I don't trust it. It might go somewhere else. I need to use the camera, or if you can send me the in the back channel, you can send the ID. Yeah, I'm on this. We got to keep this going.
Let me see. Hold on. We need contributors here. We got 2 transactions coming through. Let me see what it is. Hold on. It's a good conversation. We can't be in here ending the conversation. I got a receipt that I need to show y'all tonight, but don't treat me like I'm an immigrant right now. Shit, if anything, treat me like an immigrant. God damn it, they got food stamps. Do me right. Damn it. Let me get some food stamps or something. Peace. Conversation is real. I got something for you. Y'all want to talk about reparations? I'm gonna show you who got some other reparations. You go listen. Hold on. Let me see who hit the cash. All right, Sister Star, Brother Nico. I got Brother Black Learn. I need 2 more. Actually, no, that's 3 more. Brother Nico hit that earlier. Salute to Brother Nico. Where we at in here, y'all? Peace. All right, let me see. Hold on. I don't know where that at right now. Hold on. Let me see. Who gonna be the last contributor? If you contributing, y'all, we got 1 minute here. I'm extending for 1 minute. We need to keep this conversation going, but it got to make sense to everybody. It's got to make sense to everybody. You understand? $ FTS49 Venmo at From the Soil. Put something on the books. Do me right. Pause. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me go to. Hold on. All right, we got 30 seconds, y'all. 30 seconds. It's up to y'all if you want to keep it going. 30 seconds. Let me know if it's real. Cash App Venmo right there in your face. We got 10 seconds.
Hey, man, I put it in the screen reader with the ID. It's just missing a couple of characters, man. I need to, yeah, I see it when they change, man. Damn it. I need to get that. It's hard to read it off the text. I tried to screenshot the shit. I got 2 transactions on it, nigga.
Yeah. Well, y'all take EBT, man. If I took EBT, we'd be up right now. 11,000 or 13,000. If I took EBT, we'd be up right now. 11,000, 13,000, really. That's a fact, nigga. God damn. You got 13,000 on the car, Black Lyric. Yo, oh man, hold on. All right. So listen, y'all be killing me, man. 100 in the building, but we can't get the last contribution. Even if your two transactions came through, brother Coke, I still needed the final transaction. It ain't happening. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all can catch us for Pat Talk this Thursday. All right. So, with that being said, salute, niggas.